Yo, what's good, everybody? The North Father is here. Gang culture is very underestimated and it's very real. To us, it's a bunch of kids looking for trouble, but to them, it's a celebration. It's a rejuvenation of life. Kids who have family outside their homes, in the streets, and they march together. They ride together. And sadly, in many cases, they die together. These kids are very underestimated. You know, you see these kids in the street, you see a little knucklehead 14, 15-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying? And you think, this little boy right here, but that little boy could be one dangerous person if pissed off the wrong way. Should we fear the gangs? No, and maybe so. Should we give the gangs their respect as human beings? Of course. The gangs are part of our society. They all in our streets. They next door from us. But not the respect of taking somebody's life. But as human beings, yes. Look what gang violence got them kids running the way they got them running. Look how they run. To some people, gang violence is an everyday life. But blood, guts, and I guess glory. It's a part of the everyday thing, seeing blood. And some people, that's the way it go. And they truly understand it. Are they right? Maybe to a certain degree. Now, I'm not here knocking gang violence. By no means. No, not gang violence. I oppose I oppose any kind of violence. But I'm not here to knock the gangs and stuff like that. The gangs are so widespread in our communities. There's more gang members than there's ever been, ever. And these young kids is very underestimated. They very underestimated. These kids are smarter than the cops think, and they are more in tune. They move like adults. Back in the days, a 15-year-old kid don't come home, he becomes a runaway. These kids know how to go on their own and take care of themselves. These kids is very smart, but they stuck in a cycle of violence. And so are the people that live amongst them. Everybody. When we walk out our door, you go a couple of blocks, you're gonna see a gang somewhere. You go a couple of more blocks, you're gonna see a gang somewhere else. We used to call it crews. Or we are on crew, we are posse. These kids are well organized. God bless everybody that lost their life at that Brooklyn mass shooting on Franklin Avenue. It shouldn't have to be that way. But when you get people in the same room, the gangs, they have to build their people to try to mediate more. There wasn't no mediator there. Somebody like your son, somebody that could have calmed it down. Everybody probably was on 10. So automatically the first move could be somebody's last move. And that's part of what allegedly happened there that night. If they had more people that could sit there, because see, the gangs are a part of our culture, just like rap. Rap has taken over the world, and the gangs are not far behind rap because it seems like the gangs are involved in rap. Back in the days, everybody wanted to be a baseball player, football player, basketball player. We living in an era now where if you're not a football player or a basketball player, that's not even first anymore. Everybody want to be a rapper first, and the gangster second. And if it's any other way, kids want to be a gangster first and a rapper second. Rapping gangs and raps has taken over the world. There's too many gangs for the feds to sort everybody out. So they gotta let. Sad to say, it seems like people gotta off each other for the feds to figure it out. So you put 2 in jail, and there's 22 more being groomed up, 11, 12, 13 years old, and they in the gang. We have to take these gangs serious, one way or the other, whether you oppose them or that's somebody else's child, which it is, and you hope nothing happened to them. You with them or against them. The gangs are a part of our culture. See, the people, you can't erase these kids out of the history books of the future. These kids have solidified themselves, whether it's good or bad, as a staple in our communities. The gangs. For your son to go outside and not worrying about getting jumped every day on his block, he might have to join a gang. Then to survive the other gangs as he move along to school and downtown to go shopping, he gotta learn how to. Once he maneuver where he live at, he gotta know how to maneuver every place else. A lot of these kids is forced into that situation. They have no choice. They getting a beef with somebody else. Somebody else's cousin done popped somebody before, or you know what I'm saying? They get their cousin on them and stuff like that. Gangs have become a way of survival. Bigger than the Italians, I say. Because the Italians, they was out to get money. These kids is in gangs to survive. A lot of them Italian kids' parents have money. They work good jobs. These kids got to know how to survive on their own in a lot of cases. Or survive together. It's the North Father, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Rest in peace, everybody who lost their life at the Brooklyn mass shooting. God bless everybody who was hurt by what happened. God bless the families, man, of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Do we have to adapt to the gangs or do the gangs have to adapt to us? It's a little bit of both in a way, you know what I'm saying? I know little kids that's gangsters. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want no parts of it. But I see these people every single day. They respect me, I respect them. God bless everybody, man. Peace.